All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Gaga, Radio what's new, Radio. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name is Paulo, I'm an historian, and I'm currently playing Kingdom Come Deliverance II, as you might see. And off we go on an adventure. Henry looking spicy. Don't need to have this or this, which greatly reduces his look, his stats even. Reduces his stats, but I kinda like it. Having him look a bit nicer. Thought today we would do some main quests. Who's that? Yeah, that's right. Walk away. Walk away from me.
God bless. This must be the ugliest horse I've seen in my life.
Oh, don't say that about Pebbles. He's a good boy. What the fuck? Let's do some quests. Hello.
What are you here for, friend? It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no
One
good
road,
in
huh?
Semin.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these days, I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
I'm sure you can't. What is the cargo?
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords,
Nice.
bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Oh,
Lovely.
I will.
I'll kick some sobriety into them.
The jaunt. Well, all the way to Semin. Let's go. Maybe we'll get ambushed on the way. Oh, goody goody. Nope. Nope. A drunkard.
Greetings, good man. Will you come over here for a moment? Let's talk.
I bid you good day. What do you want to talk about?
Could you spare a few groschen for charity's sake? I'll be straight with you. It's to spend down the tavern.
No.
Stop bothering decent folk. Piss off.
All right. No, I'm done.
Exactly.
You know,
Fuck off! I've deserved my hard pillaged money. You go do the same. Rob someone. Do some dishonest work for a living. Come on.
silly doggy.
Ooh.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have
Ew.
seen him.
Wasn't he
went as
pissing?
red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you free.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of
You
you.
speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners.
Not a hide hand.
We'll soon fix that.
Oh, okay. Well, you're fucked, huh?
I'll kill you.
Stop fighting!
Fuck you!
Stop beating him!
Go for it, you're his ass, cunt.
I can't bear to look. Cheeky wee son.
Go on, send him hopping. Coming in claw.
Die!
Come on.
I'm wearing gauntlets, you idiot.
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
It's the
Henry.
same voice actor for Captain
The Tarkov
Robart.
blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
So that's why they sound Scottish.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Administration!
Enter!
Never easy. Is
Sorry
this
to intrude,
Hanush?
sir. This is Henry, Blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything
It's
so long as
Hanush.
it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir,
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly.
Probably bandits.
Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain.
Hey,
Could
nice.
do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want.
Hooray!
So long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
We're wearing very similar outfits, Captain.
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No. That's not how I meant it.
Take
Hello,
it easy,
hello.
son. I'm only yanking your pizzle.
No,
So,
not the main story.
Do you know what to do? Or have you got any more questions?
We did a couple of quests, but just side quests. We helped Božena's daughter, Pavlena. She was missing, and we got Mutt back. I think that was on Friday. Now we are doing the main quest, and it's the very first one. And the blacksmith has sent us to look after a cart full of supplies which was lost, alongside his apprentices. And so I'm talking to Old Lord Samin, the guy who just sat down, and his captain here, Captain Gnarly, because we're going to go look for the cart and the missing workers.
No, that's all. But we should get going.
My thoughts exactly. Off to the courtyard, then.
Hooray! Hope there's bandits. Sir Jan Samin,
I'm sorry.
Captain Gnarly. Oh, I did, in the meantime, get some proper outfits. So I have Sneaky Boy outfit, I have Fighting Boy outfit, and I have Charisma outfit. So yeah, I figured out how the outfits work, and we will know something more about the wedding. I think there's like 4 or 5 quests before the wedding. I think it's all leading up to it. And then after the wedding, apparently we can visit another region, which is where the big city of Kuttenberg is. Because for now, we are in this region alone. I've explored most of it. Just wandering around. But apparently here, there's a cart you can get on later on, and it'll take you that way, and you'll go to a different region. But yeah, it's the older Samin, this guy's son, is the one getting married. And I just beat the shit out of his cousin here. Yurko. Jerko. Yeah, meeting Van Burgo. Wonder what he's like. Look at Pebbles. Looks like a real war horse.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Let me take off my coat. So I look a bit more threatening, huh?
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing.
I quite
on the
like
way.
this
Very good, Captain.
fortified manor house. It's quite cool.
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going to.
That happens.
You know
You're
how
still
those
noble even if you're
Moravians
poor.
are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed.
And no matter how much money you have, it doesn't mean you're noble.
They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man
Gladly.
like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
Nice.
Right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Okay. Go on. This is a good mechanic, allowing you to follow without actually having to click any buttons. Ah, that's where we're gonna fight, right? Looking forward to it. Gonna beat the old man into a pulp.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
I wonder if I can braid Pebbles' tail like that. Did you get on the horse again? Do I like the coat or not? I'm not sure I do.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
I have everything.
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs in noble hands. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
Do I have to use the cudgel?
So,
Suppose I do.
young'un, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
Curva, I'm wounded.
That's the point. Back in Skeleton Ratai, I was deadly with a warhammer. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of blood. This should stop it.
What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
Not really.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young un has spirit.
He's bleeding all over.
You can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
The mystical club of Gnarly.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well.
Oh.
My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Oh, it's worse than the one I'm carrying. He's just gonna bleed all the way to Troskowitz. Get on your horse, old man. Off we go. It's right over the hill.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the
You
limbs
needed to
every
get
now
hammered in
and
the
again.
face.
And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard and Gnarly.
Hello, hello, welcome to the stream.
In the art of the
I'm sure he is
I call it
concussed.
the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village.
That was the
But
point.
do come, Henry.
But he's noble
We've got a
and
nice
old,
arena in
so you won't
Seville.
really tell the
It ain't
difference.
no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein. It's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Skallets, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't
not
flee from
exactly.
a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
Bloody cow.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad.
Moo you too.
To go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Thank you, Captain. It's not as if I'm lacking for any of that, if you know what I mean. I visit the baths every so often. Pebbles looks a bit silly. I'm going to take it off. Okay, there we go. A little bit too noble compared to the actual lord who's wearing none of it.
People
Hello.
walk here too, you know.
Hello, my
Watch
good man.
out.
You're going bald! He is. Did you see that? Hello, Bara. Agnes.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As you
Understood.
wish, sir.
Outfit change. There's the old bailiff. Ooh, I haven't talked to this guy yet.
What would you like, sir?
Ooh.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Yes, books. Lots of books. Ooh, skill books. Hello. Speech is good. Vitality. I'll come back later.
Huh? Nothing to your liking, sir?
I'll come back later.
Master Bailiff,
Look at my stupid
can I
hat.
ask you about something?
Ask away, by all
Peac-
means.
Peacock
Wait
feathers
now.
on my hat.
Aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's
exactly why I'm here.
Ah. I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did. A few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now. On account of the wedding, you know?
I do know.
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do.
I like your hat.
I'm the father of the bride, after all.
I think I'm going to get one of those.
Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semin would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the Grooms family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semin is a
That
noble
plays a
and
part,
I'm
definitely.
just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
How do you have money?
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff. That kind of talk can stir things up.
You're right, of course. It just makes me mad, though.
I understand. Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people
Butter would
that
melt in
pair
their
have
mouths. What a
mischief in
weird
their
thing
eyes.
to say.
I can tell.
That'll be all.
Bastards,
Thanks.
are they? This outfit looks pretty cool. So, let's just check if... That also looks cool. I think I'm gonna go with the long dress. Maybe for this one, then I can use the... Yeah. There we go. Switch it up a bit. The road to Apollonia, whatever that might be. Excuse me. Hello, Pebbles, having a nice drinky drink. Where's Matt?
Heel.
Matt! Hello.
Look what I have for you.
Eat the food, doggy. Because I want to pet the doggy. Pet the
Good
doggy.
boy.
Hey,
Good
pet the
boy.
doggy. Pet Matt, come on.
Aye, you silly doggy.
What a good boy.
You silly doggy.
God bless.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yitchin? The bastards. And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yitchin.
Sir, I can send a message to the Yitchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time.
Nice.
Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend
Hooray!
I remember that place. But I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
Uh-oh. What kind of
True.
mischief did you get up
Still.
to?
We'd better keep our eyes peeled. They
Whoring?
might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Good point.
Will you give
Roads are
over
dangerous.
with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then.
Where is Yachin? Is it that way? We're gonna leave the region. Ooh. I think we are. I think we're gonna go to the next region. Because there's no town with that name over here. Ooh. Exciting! I've only done 2 quests before. Apart from the prologue. I saved Pavlena. Dojena's daughter. The old lady who saved us. And finding Mutt. And that was it. I fought bandits and I explored a bit. Oh, that's not true. I did the... No, yeah, it was finding Mutt. I had to do the quest for the hunter to find Mutt. That's true. Yeah. I fought bandits a fair bit, so I'm leveled up.
St. Anthony. Which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Hooray! Come on, Mutt. That's the nice gravedigger. Aha! A sack.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
That's it? Okay. Well, that was easy. Look, sir. Do you want to have a look at me sack? Me lord! Look at me sack, me lord!
You found anything, lad?
Oh,
There's
God.
a sack of charcoal lying
this
in
is
the
the point
ditch
of view,
to the
isn't
left
it?
of the road.
Fucking hell.
Bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes
Look
sense.
at this.
To the left it
The
is, then.
hell.
Now,
A weird point of view.
Back here.
The horse's eye looks weird. Look at that eye. Oof. Yeah, I'm talking about you, weirdo. Meanwhile, Pebbles, look at Pebbles. Nice horse, pretty eyes.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car
I
back.
hope you didn't
in
feel
no
it on
time.
one of your bones.
Just hope we find the horses, too. Carmelita here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every low-born with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops,
Smart
baths,
Henry.
inns, mills. while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund.
Yes, they're both
no,
useless.
Anywhere that's not ruled by a strong
Well,
hand,
Sigismund isn't
all
useless,
sorts of
but
things
he's mean. Oh, Apollonia. Okay.
go wrong.
Especially
Well, Wenceslas
when you've
is
got
weak.
Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar, right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry.
They crashed.
Have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere.
Definitely.
Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Definitely crashed. There we go. Another sack. And here's the cart.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Come here, my lord. Henry, don't forget your manners. They're jogging. The old man jogging.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout.
How would you translate bailiff to Portuguese? Bailio. We have bailio. Though we don't really use them in the Middle Ages. We have other officials which serve the very same purposes. So it's a royal official. Usually towns are governed by their own people. They get elected. But the king does send in people. He sends in his own judges. And he sends other judicial officials called corregedores. Literally means correctors. So they correct things which are wrong. But yeah, we don't have a direct equivalent to it.
Something stinks here.
I told you. They got ambushed by them bastards just on the...
Apollonia. Oh, there is a town.
No place round here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
But yeah, for the most part in the Iberian Peninsula, municipalities run themselves. And they do it pretty well.
Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my leg stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was.
You're welcome. Thank you for the question.
It wasn't till morning.
Keep it coming.
The folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies.
Nice.
Every night, we'd
I love
gather by
horror
the hearth.
stories.
The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the...
Listen.
Yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
To tell a story for amusement, not listen to your
forgot I was ordained, you ignoramus.
What do we do now? I heard more than 2 voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it, and so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I can do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Jesus.
Pigs can fly, and Gould's name is really something. For a wench.
He's got a miserable pair of tits on him. You don't say.
Those definitely
You
aren't
really
the
saw
blacksmith's
that?
hands.
I'm not kidding. Honza, tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it too.
True. He ain't yanking your pizzle.
It's bandits, my lord. Bandits.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
Nice. Killing bandits.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed us mettle and training. So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
I can do
What
that.
else do you suggest?
It's only 3 of them.
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it too.
No.
Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
I just
you
wanted
are,
to
Captain.
charge in.
Honza, don't start again. I'm trying to tell a story for amusement, not listen to your
Hosen, have you forgotten?
This is the way I
was
should have come
ordained, you
initially.
Ignoramus.
For fuck's sake, you was never ordained, Honza.
I was. Stumbled.
Off we go.
You're done for. Done for! Let him! Hey! I need a hand here! I'll rip your ass out! He hit the ground, eh?
Now for another.
Okay, 1 each. That's not bad. Nope. 1 each. That's my bolt. Thank you. I'm taking everything. Don't mind me, my lord. Just doing a bit of looting.
What's the hold up, damn it?
I'm looting.
What's the hold up, damn it? Stop dawdling.
What as if you've never looted before?
Henry, get over here.
I'm gonna search again. Just because you're being annoying.
Dawdling.
I'm gonna yank your pizzle some more. Nope.
Oh, this This day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here, and none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them, but I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
I am. Let's go.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea.
I like his brigandine.
I wanted nothing to do with
I'm
it.
gonna kill him for it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you.
Is this Tom Hardy?
Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't to save my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have Goat Ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
What?
Time of the Shawnee, sir.
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry.
Fewer.
There won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours. Ahem, gentlemen. I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently?
Yay, I want your armor.
You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
And I want your armor.
That's very noble of you, sir.
There goes Goat.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Yes. Fuck them up.
At them!
Another man!
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Slice him up! I'll beat you to a blood!
Here's the last one.
Slice him up!
You'll be fucking sorry.
Fuck you!
I'm a
They
nobleman.
got what they deserve, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening?
Do with you later.
Come here!
What about your...
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
But they'd taken him captive. What use would he be to us?
Are you deaf? They took him captive because he wanted to drive off with the load. They fucked over Radovan, fucked over his lordship, and wanted to fuck over that bandit too.
Let's
They were
fuck
in
them up.
cahoots. Only the thief wanted to rob the thieves. And they deserve the same punishment, if not more.
Yes.
And what punishment can he expect?
Maybe he'd surrender to me if I could promise him something.
Now listen up, Henry. We don't promise nothing to no scum. Never. You'll most likely get the rope. And if you promise him anything else, you'll be lying. Don't forget, a man's word of honor is what separates a noble from a robber.
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
Can I loot these fuckers first? I want that guy's armor. Can I shank him? He won't let me. How many did I kill? 2? 3? Lost count. So, I think I have one more question about Henry the Navigator. I listened to the podcast and I understand that he's not the man with the hat we thought he was, but it's not clear to me why there is a picture of that man with the hat in Zorada's chronicle about Guinea. Well, we're not quite sure as to why there is a picture in that chronicle, but it would make sense to be his brother, King Duarte, because after all, he was king. It doesn't matter who's commissioning the chronicle. It doesn't matter if it is mostly about Henry the Navigator. It was still Duarte who was king. And again, no, it doesn't matter who commissions it. It is the king, Afonso V, who commissions it, and his dad was Duarte. So it makes sense that Duarte would be there. Not the most, but it does. And the descriptions we have of Duarte and what we have in the Painéis São Vicente and the face we have on Henry the Navigator's tomb, which was made during his lifetime, his effigy, looks nothing like the man in the chronicle. Looks nothing like the man with the hat. So, given that his effigy was sculpted with him still alive, that is his face. And it is similar to other people, to another person in the panels. You're welcome. It's quite a good question. It's my time frame, so I know that kind of thing a bit better than most other things. Putting so much stuff on Pebbles. I hope he doesn't get too encumbered. But I want to sell all of this because it's good money. And Henry likes money. I think that's it. He also likes honey.
I didn't want to nick the car, honest. I ain't done nothing, I swear. It was Venza.
Okay, where is Venza? Ooh. Ooh, more stuff. Nice. Okay, not too bad. A bassinet. My hat's a lot better. My helmet even. Okay, now the horse is full. Okay. Anything else? Loot before the quest. Holy crap. Suppose that's it. Where did he go? Huh. That way, I suppose. No, wrong way. Ah. Hello?
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me.
Have you looked at me?
Besides, if I do yield,
I have
it's the
full
rope for me
armor
anyway.
and I'm covered in blood.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
Hey, I saw you cozying up with Gules. Seems to me he trusts you pretty much.
What? He wanted to skin me alive.
But he didn't.
What's that got to do with anything, anyway?
Well, I'd say you have a way with the nobles. People trust you. You just say it was the rashness of youth. Pour ashes on your head, and they'll be lenient. You'll tell Lord Semine it was a youthful folly. Eat crow, and that'll be that.
Convince his lordship? I'm not sure.
Well, either you give it a try, or we fight it out, or you jump.
Although... Well,
See, there you go.
I could talk my way out
You
of anything.
idiot, you're gonna get hanged
Sure,
anyways.
I'm better at it than fighting with strangers or...
Yes,
even head first
I
on
would
the cliff.
murder you instantly.
All right. But only if you'll put in a good word for me. You'll tell them that I gave him up right away, and I don't know, well, the face of the Virgin Mary appeared in the clouds.
You got it. But I'll try and think up something better than the Virgin Mary.
Please
All
do.
right. Let's go.
I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us.
I want his
need to have a
armor.
strong word
Can I
with
have
him.
that?
You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for
His
nothing.
armor, please?
Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. You
Oh.
deserved it.
80 groschen.
And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Semine. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
Could you wait a while? I'd better just check that I haven't lost anything while running around here.
All right, but make it quick. I was happy to get out of Semine for a while, but now I'm looking forward to being back at my own fireside.
I think I've looted everything, but you never know. Pet the doggy. Pet the doggy. Come on. Only if I feed him. I don't think I have anything for him now. Nope, I do not. I think that's everything.
Is that offer of a ride still?
Sure.
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age. Well, let's get going.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Venser's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
Thief robbing a thief? What a world.
I'm still a nobleman, if you don't mind. So I'm not a thief. I'm a robber baron.
You're a bastard is what you are.
Where are you taking us?
To Semine, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realize you can't just execute me.
Ah, it depends. By rights, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss.
Exactly.
Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and lop your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
You were breaking the law yourself.
Are you yanking my bizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
If Lord Seming's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Frenzy.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear on my soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Pah! Every man she could, I dragged to the gallows, swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
Bye. Just gonna sell some of the loot. A lot of stuff. Lots of stuff. Look at this. Can sell this for a shit ton of money. Nice. There we go. My good man, hello. Oh, sorry. Wrong button. Sell me your finest tailor thingamajigs. Let me sell you mine.
I was glad to be of help to you.
Should have switched to the...
Sir, what can I do for you?
I'll have a look at the wares.
I'm so bloody. Shit.
I'll have a look at the ware.
Actually, these are better than the ones I'm wearing. Keep a pair. No, sell these. Mitts. Oh, they're good. They look good. Keep those. Look good.
Thank you, sir. And
Come again. I will come again. Thank you very much. Some mitts.
again.
Encumbered. It's funny that you gain strength when you're encumbered. Makes sense?
I apologize. I'm sorry.
He only has 180. Okay.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Glad you found what you were looking for.
Greetings, sir.
Gonna sell the rest of the crap to this guy. He doesn't give you the best prices. But I just want to get rid of him.
Grüß Gott, was braucht?
I'll have a look at the...
Mostly want to sell the torches. And some boots. Can sell that too.
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft.
Okay. Could tell this guy all of his stuff is gone and his hands are lost because they're bastards.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
Henry does need a shower.
It
doesn't
turned
he?
out they tried to rob you.
Oh.
And a new hat because this
They
one looks
did,
like crap.
did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down. The whole band.
We sure did.
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with
3
the carts and the
men,
goods.
1 bandit camp.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
You
I'm
still
not
have
sure.
2 of them.
Lord Semin took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semin will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
Hello, hello,
And you've earned a
Septile.
reward for your trouble.
Welcome to
Just
the
the thing for
stream,
you.
my dear
Some
Pokemon.
mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Rusted
Young
blade,
Lord Semin's
thanks.
wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truscovitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Semin is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semin. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Sure.
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's
Oh,
a serious
I
business.
definitely will.
You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble born. Old Semin wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia.
Crusading.
And folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil.
Ooh.
And there have been other strange goings-on.
What strange goings-on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition.
I love the
That's
supernatural.
all I know.
Come on, let's go.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice?
Why
I know
not?
he has a hut
Maybe you
somewhere
can't get
in
it up.
Apollonia. But you'll have
Soft
to ask
steel?
the Truscovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semin's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Truscovitz Tavern.
Yay,
she knows
Betty.
all the gossip. She'll
I love the
definitely
old
tell you
bint.
more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
Agree to disagree. Right. Do I have anything? Pfft, this is really shitty what it just gave me. Anything stronger than what I'm wearing? Nope. Actually wanted to check something. Let's save up and go see about the hermit. Kermit the Hermit. It's not easy being a former crusader.
Mutt?
Oh, he knows the dog's name. Or he's just calling it a mutt. One or the other. Betty!
Excuse me.
Oh!
I'd like to apologise for that brawl.
This guy.
Lord Capon is a bit hot-headed.
That Capon of yours is a puffed up fool, more to the point. But that was some punch, I'll give him that. And you fought like a lion and all. We outnumbered you, but we still had our work cut out.
I would have killed you so quickly if I had my sword.
What could I do? I had to defend my lord.
What? He really is a noble, is he? Well, stone me. I hope he doesn't hold a grudge. In any case,
Oh,
as
he
far as
does.
the two of us are concerned, it's all water under the bridge, right?
Oh, I'll stab you
See,
someday.
I'm not some idiot, can't you? I just don't like haughty fuckers. And you aren't one, are you?
I hope not.
I'm sure you aren't. You're a good lad. I can tell. And a good brawler
And an
as
excellent
well.
lover
If
as
you ever
well.
want a proper workout and some fisticuffs, Lawrence the Gelioff innkeeper is your man.
Interesting.
Farewell.
Fisticuffs? Fist my cuffs. Where's Betty? Ah, there she goes with her.
You have a kind master,
Ladies.
hey, doggy? Why is this all... It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Now just this.
I need some advice.
You want some advice? Here's some for free. I catch you fighting here again, and I'll spank your bare ass like a brat.
Oh,
Down to
please,
business.
mummy.
I don't have all day for you.
No,
So
don't,
what do you
mummy.
want?
I promised
mean,
Radovan the
mummy?
blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul
People in
to
the
devil
60s,
and
stay
won't
away from
talk
them
to
rocks.
Nobody no more.
The rock
I
and
heard
roll
that as well.
will turn you to the devil.
But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under the robes.
Yay!
I saw them clearly.
The
I'm
military
telling you,
orders.
there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
But I have to speak to him.
Didn't you hear what I said? He doesn't speak to nobody. He hides away in his hut and sends everyone away. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you. Because this reeks of hell.
See you later, my friend.
I still have to go find him. Madam? Madam, I will still need to go find that man. Whatever his name might be. Kermit the Hermit. I think it might be close to this way.
Go!
Let's go, Pebbles. The fastest horse in the land. If you don't count any of the others.
Quick!
Ah, forgot to buy a hat.
Go!
Find a hermit.
Quick! Oh,
I know exactly what that's going to be.
Do I know you?
Stop!
I fucking missed.
Someone! Help!
I've been... Go fuck yourself.
No, Mutt! You hit my dog, you bastard! I'll show you! Bash! See, he fucking died from my sheer presence. Yeah! And the hammer blows to the head. Ow! I'm Jackie Daytona, human man! There you go, you bastard! Twitchy, are you? Ha! You're dead. Sometimes Matt Berry just possesses me. Just happens. Jackie Daytona or Laszlo Cravenworth or whoever he might be. Just takes over the stream. I want that. There we go. Whew! They hit me hard this time. Oh, I forgot to take the stuff from the horse. Oopsie. Fudge. Whew, that was a lot of there was a fair amount of damage I just got there. They hurt me. They made some boo-boos on me. Here comes Honey Boo Boo. Like Werner Herzog said in Conan O'Brien's podcast. Here comes Honey Boo Boo. Extremely funny, that episode. Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend with Werner Herzog. Highly recommended. Who knew Werner Herzog watches reality TV? And Honey Boo Boo of all things. Here comes Honey Boo Boo.
Go! Go! Go!
Well. Some beer. See where the old bugger lives. Isn't this where we had a fight? Way. Kermit! Kermit! Where art thou? Ooh. Wrong way. the bloody hell is he?
Mert! Where have you got to now?
Aha!
What are you doing here? Stop pestering me and get out!
Hello? You seem very friendly.
Radovan, the blacksmith from Takov, sent me.
And what's that got to do with me? Clear off! Equam memento rebus in arduis subverimentum. Haven't you got anything better to do? Clear off before I lose my patience.
But I want to talk to you.
What are you doing here? Stop pestering me and get out! Get out before you come to a bad end! You've no business...
Jesus. Okay. It's me again.
Get out before you come to a bad end! What do you want here? Clear off! Haven't you got anything better to do? Clear off before...
Ew. Bro wants to be an intellectual so bad there's no need for Latin, mate. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? He wants to show off. Okay, so he's not going to talk to me just now, turns out. I need to find out more about him. Because I don't want to go the violent route. I don't want to have to kill him. I'm going to go back to Troskowitz, because apparently I can ask people about him some more. So let's do that. Okay.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Oh, Mutt, I'm so sorry.
It happens. Just watch where you...
Good afternoon, sir.
Do you know anything about the sighting of the devil?
God, leave me alone with that. God bless you, sir.
Okay.
Oh.
Good afternoon, sir.
I hear the devil was seen here.
God above, give over with that. Take care, sir.
Talk to me!
I heard something happened to Ambrose the Hermit.
Too right. He sends everyone packing right away. He's changed a lot.
I hear Ambrose the Hermit has some old sword.
Aye, true. A few people saw it in that hut of his, but that was a long time ago.
Take care, sir.
Excuse me.
Aw, nice man.
Good day.
What do you know about this diabolical apparition?
God forbid. And you? Be on your way.
Farewell. What would you like, sir?
What happened to Ambrose the hermit?
He's at death's door with some ailment, and there's a peculiar talk about him. They say he made a pact with hell.
I hear Ambrose the hermit has some old sword.
A few folks saw it at his place some years ago, but then it disappeared. Maybe he sold it, or chucked it out. Take care.
Since I'm here, might as well get a new hat. Looking for the devil? Buy a hat.
Greetings. What do you need?
Show me
your bloody wares. So. These will all reduce my charisma a bit. Coif. They all reduce my charisma quite a bit. I do like this one though. Yeah, I'll get that one.
I was glad.
Yeah, look at him.
To be of help to you, good sir.
I have a nicer hat now. Not.
You have a kind master, hey, doggy?
Who knows about the devil? Do you know about the devil?
Was wünschst du, mein Freund?
Nothing new. Madam? Anything to say?
I apologize. God bless you, sir.
Madam, I'm supposed to talk to you about the devil. But I can't? Think I pooped it maybe? So when did we save last? Okay. So let's find out the truth.
Same to you.
Truth. Go straight to Gerda. Then buy my hat again.
I apologize.
Bloody hell is Goethe? Goethe, Gerfa. Where is she?
What? You've no business here. I never want to see you here again without permission.
I want to talk to you.
Greetings to you.
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
Was willst du?
I hear Amber.
That's right.
I heard something.
Too right.
What do you know?
Christ, have.
Okay, I'm a bit stuck, I think. Don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe the bailiff knows?
I hear that some apparition.
Go to hell with that.
I hear that.
And what's that got?
How can I help you today?
I'm sorry.
You should be.
What can I get for you?
Welcome, sir.
There's something else I need. What do you know about this apparition?
Stanislav, the herds boy. He comes running into the village
I
that
should have
night,
talked to
all
her more, I
terrified,
guess.
saying he'd seen a rider from hell in Apollonia. And the very next night, it appeared in the rocks below the road to Tahov. There's this conciliatory stone cross there. And the next day, it was at a funny angle. There's some devilry in it for sure.
Ah, okay, that's better.
And it was the herds boy who saw it by the cross, or someone else?
The apothecary's wife, Gerda. Ask her yourself.
Ah,
She's not
here we
been
go.
herself ever since, poor woman.
This is what I'd missed.
Where can I find the herds boy?
Stanislav has a sheep pen in the meadow beyond the Troskovitz graveyard, right above the big crossroads outside Apollonia.
Who's this hermit fella, anyway?
No one knows. He settled in the rocks a few years back. Folk used to go to him for various healing ointments or advice.
And what has he got to do with this apparition?
Well, he was at death's door recently, bedridden, and then suddenly he's got his health back. Just
Well,
like
maybe he's
that.
a good healer.
And he's like a different man since then. He sends everyone who goes to see him packing. Mark my words. He sold his soul to the devil to get better. And the devil sometimes comes here on the prowl for unwary souls.
No, that's just me.
Where did these peculiar monks come from?
Hard to say, but they rode in on well-fed horses.
Monks on horseback? That's definitely odd.
Hospitallers.
Well, Bashka the Butcher says they came from the bishop
Or
about that
Teutons.
diabolical apparition.
Teutonical Knights?
In
Teutonic
short,
Knights?
the Inquisition.
How do I get to the hermit?
You're asking for trouble, lad. You go through Apollonia, along the path, below the rocks, till you reach the point, and from there, you take the path up.
Show me your wares.
You've been so nice, I'll buy something from you, but only because I need to feed Mutt.
Christ, pardon me.
Christ!
You're acting like a
Mutt!
Just a moment. Somewhere else.
Come here.
The hell is my dog? Okay.
Look what I have for you.
It's rolling down the hill, Mutt. Oh, you still ate it. Okay.
Aye, aye.
Good doggy.
Silly doggy.
Eats the meat even when it's rolling away from him. Okay, now I can talk to Gerda. Gerda! Talk to me, woman!
Lord be with you.
I'd like to ask you about something.
Look at my hat!
No, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Go away, please.
Come on!
Wait, Gerda. I didn't come to mock you. On the contrary, I want to help you.
Really?
I believe you really did see something. But I want to know what it really was.
So, what do you want me to tell you?
Relax, Gerda. Have a think, and then tell me what happened with the apparition.
It was the day before yesterday. I was picking marshmallow roots above the rocks. It grows by the cross there, near the big dry tree not far from the road to Tachov. I didn't get home till after dark when I suddenly realized I didn't have my knife.
Oh no,
So
not
you
your
went back
knife.
to the cross.
God have mercy. He hopped up right out of the ground in front of me. He was all in black and he was grinding his teeth. I started to scream. There was something glinting in the dark and this clanking sound, and I just turned and scarpered.
That's all?
At one point I turned around and I saw a dark shadow darting across the field. Proper flying along it was, like the devil, and heading straight to Apollonia.
What's this place where you saw the apparition?
It's a conciliatory cross, erected in the memory of some innocent's death.
Ha!
They say some
Erected.
years ago, a young fella killed himself on account of an unhappy love affair. He jumped from a cliff.
And the day after you saw the apparition, the cross was at an angle.
Aye, all askew. Everyone here saw it. I didn't go back. I can't.
Don't worry, Gerda. Nobody's gonna make fun of you anymore. I'll find out what it was all about and what you really saw.
Yes, good lad.
What do you think happened?
I don't know yet, but you needn't fear. Everything will get cleared up soon.
Thank you. By all the saints, thank you. But please, come and tell me how it turned out. I'll make it worth your while.
Sure. I like to get paid. Now, what's that? That's the cross. Talk to villagers. Okay. Stanislav. Let's talk to Stanislav.
Hail, good man.
God be with you.
And
Riddler.
with you. How about taking a break? Rest those legs and try your wits instead.
Sure.
Come on, don't be shy. I won't bite.
But I might.
That's a relief. What were you going to offer me?
Curiosity killed the cat. No shame in that, though. They call me Barley.
You have a peculiar name.
If I were ordinary, well, that's just another way of saying boring. And boring's
There's
not
a lot
for
of
me.
pilgrim's
So I wander
badges.
the roads collecting my riddles, and if I meet anyone I find interesting, I'll happily work a riddle on them.
A riddle? Very well. Let's hear it.
Now, listen carefully. What belongs to you alone, but is used more often by others? Any idea?
My cock! It's my name. It's obviously my name.
My name.
That's right! You have a learned head on those shoulders. The robes of a priest would suit you better than a sword.
Definitely not.
They really wouldn't, I assure you.
Because I
More's
like
the
to
pity.
fuck.
But down to business. I have a
kill.
proposition for you. You deserve a reward for solving my riddle. Except you've caught me flat broke. I can give you some of what little I have. Or teach you some of what I know. What'll it be?
Teach me.
I'm always up for learning something new. What can you teach me?
I spend my days on the roads and my nights in the taverns. What interests you more?
Taverns.
Tell me about the taverns.
There's this dingy place in Kuttenborough where you'll find a
Borough.
skeleton at one of the tables. Drank and drank and drank he did until he drank himself to death.
And how exactly is this going to be of any use to me?
Next time you go drinking, be sure to remember him. No matter how well your evening is going, sometimes it's better to quit while you're ahead.
Sure.
Well, I might just put that to the test. Thanks.
Safe travels.
completely... Okay, no, improved my drinking. Okay, that was what I wanted. Who's this guy? Talk to the shepherd. Last time I talked to the shepherd, I killed a ram. Well, it was killed by wolves. Still, my fault.
Day to you.
I hear you saw some diabolical apparition. Is that true?
Was it the bailiff who sent you? Or old Croper?
No. I want to go to Apollonia to see Ambrose, the hermit. I've heard talk he's somehow linked to that apparition. So I need to know what you saw that night.
Why do you want to know? Forget that shit, pal. It reeks of fire and brimstone.
Do you want to roast in hell and choke on sulphur?
But I didn't do anything.
You're not caring well for your immortal soul.
I don't know. One time I carried a lamb all the way to Uyez for the parish priest. All right, it was the bailiff what asked me to do it, but the good father gave me communion for it. I'm not afraid for my soul, so there's no point trying to scare me with hell.
How was it with the diabolical apparition?
Leave me be.
I know how to deal with evil spirits. I know a spell.
It's not going to go well.
Want to learn it?
Of course.
Say after me. Vade retro satana.
Vade retro satanash.
Vade retro satana. Remember that. You just have to say it, and you'll drive away the devil.
My God, what a spell. It's clear you know your stuff. What did you want to know?
What exactly did you see that night at the crossroads?
A diabolical apparition. A black rider on a black horse flew into Apollonia. His eyes glowed, and his horse was black as charcoal. He turned this way and that a couple of times at the crossroads, and then darted off into the rocks. To the hermit's place, I'm sure.
He turned this way and that. That's strange. Would the devil not know the way?
I'm telling the truth. Gerda from the apothecary saw him too.
But the hermit helps people though, doesn't he?
Aye, he did. Only now they're saying he was at death's door and sold his soul to the devil. And that was the horseman.
Sounds legit.
Why? Why would the old man have sold his soul to the devil and then kept living as a pauper in his hut?
Who knows what's going on in them rocks? Devilish trickery for sure. Take care.
Okay, I'm gonna go see the cross now. Now I'll go look at the cross. See what Henry the detective can find. But I do want to get a hat.
A fella cheating, we can do whatever we see fit with him.
Like, break a few of it.
Is there a problem here?
Oh, good fellow, you're heaven sent. Help me. They want to kick the shit out of me.
Listen, you better stay out of this. This doesn't concern you, so be on your way.
You saw nothing, heard nothing. Now off with you.
What did he do? Did he steal something?
Worse again, he cheated at dice.
Everyone cheats.
That's not true.
Don't lie, you fuck!
Leave him alone, or I'll call the guards.
What did you say?
The guards? Fuck no.
Grab him. If he snitches on us, we're all fucked.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
Take that fucker out, damn it!
You two, all three.
I've been waiting for you.
I'll sort you out nicely.
You try to help someone. Jesus fucking Christ. These fucking bums.
What do you want?
Do it! Do it! You won't be able to take another one like that.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Should have been wearing my armor.
Useless.
Hotcakes.
I'll rip your arse! Do it! Fuck yourself!
Ow, fucking hell.
You mad fool.
Who's that madman?
Show your stuff!
Hey, stop fighting! Executioner is sharpening his axe.
Fuck you!
To be ashamed. Someone better hold me back. Why did you do that? Damn fool.
I'm all
Okay.
yours!
One down. Need to take down the other one as well.
Show your stuff!
You are dismissed.
Come on,
Okay.
then!
Just me and this fucker now.
Should I help with him? That madman. Why did he do it? You're lucky.
Ah. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Good doggy, good boy.
Thank God I didn't lose anything. Ah, they're no longer here. Those fucking bastards. It's cool that these trains show up once in a while. Carts and soldiers. It's pretty cool.
Quick!
I wonder what their names were.
Whoa!
That's a bit macabre.
Go!
Wolves?
The conciliatory cross. An old memorial to some unfortunate event. This is where Gerda saw the apparition.
Wonder what I'll find.
Fresh soil. Someone was digging here recently.
Crusaders of the Red
Doesn't look
Star,
like an apparition, Gerda.
Waffen Rock, Chronicle of the Knights of the Cross, Seneschal Ambrose's Decree, Old Letter about the Order's Commandery Fire, 30 groschen, and the Crusader Cloak.
He didn't take either the coin or the books. So it wasn't a thief. It must...
Let's read. Old Letter about the Order's Commander.
be something else he was after.
Brother Ambrose, I know something that shows... Brother Ambrose, I know something that should interest you. I know who started the fire at St. Francis's almshouse and why. They want the Grand Master removed too. Meet me tonight at the appointed place. The Dominicans from the Inquisition suspect me and the bishop won't help us anymore. Don't trust anyone. Seneschal Ambrose's Decree. Yeah, that's Latin. Okay. Stupid fucking wolves. Another one. These fucking wolves won't let me read. Oh, you can't read on a horse. Wonderful. So, Seneschal Ambrose's Decree. Latin, Latin, Latin. Of the year of our Lord 1382, we make it known to all before God that Brother Ambrose of Prague has fulfilled his vows of order and mastery and has attained considerable renown and skill in his work, as well as having attained due wisdom in his age. We hereby place in the hands of Brother Ambrose of Prague all the duties and dignity of the office of Seneschal of the Order, and swear allegiance to him before God. Our brother is further dispensed from the hospital service and is charged with the care of appointing honest collectors of the courts and confirming suitable preceptors of castles, hospitals, and other residences of the Order. For his own use and that of his office, apart from the ordinary customs, our elder brother Ambrose is given 2 good riding horses, and 1 each for his knight and chaplain. He is also to have the service of 1 archer and 2 squires in armour, as well as 2 servants under saddle. And then we have Chronicle of the Knights of the Cross. The history of the rise and fall of the noble and honourable order of the Knights of the Cross. Thank God in Christ that he Thank God in Christ that he has been pleased to guide my hand and bless me with this unworthy thing which I have, perhaps only presumed to do out of insolent pride. I give attention to work where others cannot, to record what is not to be forgotten. Concordia res parva crescunt, discordia res maxima dilabuntur. About the founding of the Knights of the Cross. There have always been many foreign religious orders in the kingdom of Bohemia, but none of them have ever come from our roots. The blessed daughter of Premisl, Agnes of Bohemia, seeing the misery and suffering of her subjects who, plagued by sickness and wounds, had nowhere to turn, founded in the year 1233 at her female monastery the humble hospital brotherhood of St. Francis. By the grace of God, unity and devotion to helping their fellow man, the brothers soon achieved renown, so that after only 2 years the brotherhood moved to the church of St. Peter under the old town of Vyšehrad in Prague. Many clerics and priests now came with an interest in joining the order, which was not even a real order yet. In the year of our Lord 1237, through the intercession of the Blessed Agnes of Bohemia, Pope Gregory IX himself took the Hospitallers under his protection, so that no foreign power could harm them, and they would have to confess to him and to God alone. The bull Omnipotens Deos established the brotherhood as the Knights of the Cross. About Judith's Bridge. Shut up, Matt. Blessed Daniel, the 13th Bishop of Prague, had the intention of building a stone bridge where for centuries only deep fords and sandy paths led across the Utara River. The bishop had also won his king Vladislav II Premisl and his wife Judith when they were in Italy on a campaign against the Milanese in the summer of 1158 and took a great wealth there. How long is this? Okay, this is very long. I'm not reading all of it. Jesus. Okay, so this is the part that interests us. So, the death of the Blessed Emperor Charles IV in the year of the Lord 1378 ignited a spark of sinful hatred. Only a few hours after the death of the illustrious emperor, a red rooster engulfed the entire order's commandery in the old town of Prague. The flames quickly consumed the entire church, the hospital, and the order's library, containing thousands of precious manuscripts and holy relics. Many of the sick and the brothers who had thrown themselves into the fire for them were burned. The terrible loss was all the greater because the land books and records also disappeared. It was very well contrived, for the new Pope, Urban VI, did not look kindly on rich monasteries and rebellious orders and gave his bishops free rein to intrigue. Much of the order's property was soon lost under strange circumstances. Our Grand Master Frederick died 2 years later and could no longer look on at the misdeeds of his brothers. His successor was elected Zdenek, who, however, more than concerned with the reformation of things, was on the contrary more concerned with intrigue and conspired with the Prague chapter against the Archbishop, so that truth and unity came to a great detriment. God, what dark times have come for our order! We have fallen prey to the whore of Babylon and have been poisoned by the poison from her breast. For by courtesy small things grow, but by discord even the greatest things crumble to dust. Ha! So the old hermit was a part of this, huh? Maybe the scribe will know something. He's a learned man.
Good day to you.
Does not.
You have a kind master.
Greetings.
Nothing. Who can tell me something?
Greetings.
Bailiff isn't here.
Careful.
With you, my friend. Greetings to you, friend.
Come here!
Talk to the villagers. I have to talk to the villagers some more? Confused. Confusion. Don't think I have to talk to anyone else. I think I talk to everyone. Just go meet the boy. Just go find the hermit. Kermit the hermit.
Go! Go! Quick!
Come on, Pebbles. You can do it. Oof.
Ja! Quick! Go!
Explore.
Go! Go!
A horse? Oh, that's a deer.
Ja! Ka!
Whoa! Whoa!
What, you wanna fuck with me? Thought so. Aha.
A horse? What's it doing here in the woods? I should take a closer look. A beautiful horse. Black as charcoal. The herds boy wasn't lying. And you don't smell of brimstone. You're just an ordinary horse. Someone really did come to see the hermit. But it wasn't the devil.
Nope. One of his brothers. Oh, hard. Oof. Never you mind.
Come here!
Okay, let's go find the hermit now. Now we can find the bastard. Ooh, ooh. Oopsie. Jesus Christ. Oof, my god, anything that'll help me. Should have taken the less fall damage thing, I suppose. That was a while ago. I'm very injured. Mind, I want to get the beer. Thank you. I'm very injured. I'm limping and everything. Still bleeding. Oh, I am. lovely hermit. Look, my dude, I'm very injured. Do you fucking mind? Good lord, I fell off a cliff.
God be with you, hermit. I don't have time for you. Go away.
Folk in the village are saying you've made a miraculous recovery. And since then, you won't let anyone near you. What happened?
Nothing happened. I just can't stand all these people coming here and disturbing me. Can't I have a moment's peace?
Judging by what I've heard about you, you're a bit fishy, hermit.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of talk about you in the village. They say you've made a pact with the devil, and are summoning demons from hell.
Old wives' tales. What do I care about such nonsense?
Well, but supposing it isn't nonsense.
Of course it is.
The apparition was seen by the conciliatory cross at night.
Old wives' tales.
I went to take a look, and it really is askew. But it wasn't magic that Hellspawn was wielding. It was a shovel. There was a hiding place beneath the cross. And the man digging there at night didn't have time to put the cross back in the right position.
By all the saints! So someone was digging there. What has that to do with me?
There was a brand new cloak of the Knights of the Cross in the hiding place. It's clear that the man doing the digging hid it there. Maybe to cover up who he really is. And what he's planning.
I still don't know what you want from me. What have I got to do with some cloak?
I found some pretty interesting documents of the Order.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I reckon you do, Ambrose. According to one of the documents, you were appointed Seneschal of the Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Or are you going to tell me it was some other Ambrose?
I'm not going to tell you anything. I don't know anything about any documents.
A few nights ago, a herdsboy saw a black horseman ride into Apollonia. He thought it was an apparition, but I think a demon would have known the road to Apollonia and wouldn't have spun round and round at the crossroads like a top.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I found a black horse stabled in a pen here. In the woods below the rocks. A well-fed, healthy horse. Black as charcoal. The man who rode on it wasn't an apparition. Or the devil.
Why are you telling me all this? For God's sake! Stop this nonsense right now.
The man who took things from the hiding place can't have been some chance thief. Because he left a purse full of coin there.
So keep the groschen, lad. And stop pestering me. It's nothing to do with me.
That's enough. I think there are enough fishy things going on around you for me to tell the bailiff. But you're in luck. All I'm after is that broken sword. So, come clean.
You're wide of the mark. But in the end, maybe you could help me.
What do you want help with, Ambrose?
I'm not Ambrose. He died some time ago. I am Conrad, Knight of the Cross with the Red Star.
What are you doing in the hermit's hut, then?
In Prague, I got into a serious dispute. Ambrose was the only person who could help me. That's why I came to see him.
I'm guessing that the diabolical horseman scaring people round these parts was you.
That was not my intention, believe me.
Ambrose is dead, you say? How did it happen?
He was an old man. Unfortunately, he was already at death's door when I found him.
And you had nothing to do with his death?
Of course not. Ambrose was my friend. I'd known him for 20 years. He was a good member of the Order, and an outstanding teacher.
Ambrose was a member of your order.
We know
More
this.
than a member. He was the Seneschal, second in rank only to the Grand Master. He served the Order for many years before getting into a dispute with the Prague chapter and the Inquisition. Then he had to disappear. I was the only one to know where to look for him. But I came too late. All he managed to tell me was his last wish.
You scared the life out of Gerda from Troskovitz that night. What were you doing there?
Ambrose had a hiding place beneath the cross where he kept things from his past.
I found some documents there from the Knights of the Cross. But Ambrose clearly wasn't interested in them. So what did he send you to get?
He sensed that death was coming for him. He wanted me to help settle his affairs. And he also longed to hold his old sword in his hands one last time. I went to his hiding place that very night. But by the time I got back, Ambrose was dead. I put the blade on his grave in place of a cross.
So the sword is on Ambrose's grave. Will you tell me where I can find it?
You want to disturb his rest?
I just want the sword, that's all. It's no use to him now.
Still grave
All
robbing.
right. I'll tell you where his grave is if you fulfill Ambrose's last wish instead of me. I can't do it.
All right. What am I supposed to do?
Listen carefully then. There's an old widow called Margaret living in the village. Take this cross to her and say to her exactly these words. Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
That's right.
I hope she'll know what this is about.
Don't worry, she will. Give her the cross, and I'll tell you where you can find the sword. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Annoying. Very annoying. Okay, let's do that, and then see if we can finish this quest, and then off. Finish the stream. Old Margaret, where does she live? Oh.
Likewise. What can I do for you?
If you... Happenstance has thrust us together.
So, what's it going to be this time?
The Riddler
if you
again.
can spare a while, I have a...
A harder riddle, you say?
That first riddle was just a test. Just to practice. How about a wager? To make it more interesting. Even a poor vagrant like me has to eat. What do you say?
Why not? I'm happy to bet.
Listen carefully. Once upon a time, there was a fool of a farmer. Family he had none, no stable boys either. So he talked to his animals instead. And, good man that he was, whenever he made a groschen or two, he shared it with them according to his own rules. Every hen in the coop was paid 5 groschen. Every bee in the hive, 15. And the spider in the loft bagged a full 20 groschen. And now you tell me, how much did the cat get?
So 5 for the chicken, 15 for the bees, 20 for the cat, for the spider.
30 groschen.
No, but don't dismay.
I think I'll be off.
God be with you.
I'm not into maths. I'm paid to lead, not to read. Very noisy. Ah.
Good evening. What do you need?
Sorry to barge in.
This might seem strange, but I'm supposed to give you this.
A cross? Mother of God. What is the meaning of this?
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what he deserves.
Ambrose? The hermit?
It was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself. I committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did. But this is supposed to be your absolution.
No, there's no absolution. Not yet. You said it yourself. Not until Ambrose's brother gets what he deserves. The bones. They still lie there outside the wall. Help me. His soul must find peace.
Oh.
All right. I'll help you. But you'll have to tell me more.
Thank you, lad, thank you. But not here. We must go to the graveyard. That's where my curse lies.
Let's go then. There's no time to waste.
Here it is.
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
Hold on. Not so fast. I'll tell you everything. First, tell me... Are you afraid of the dead?
Nah, I kill a lot of people.
The dead should rest in peace. Even if they aren't in consecrated ground.
You're right, lad. But sometimes there's no choice but to disturb them. You see, one poor soul is waiting for redemption. For years and years.
Ah, I get it now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves. This is about the soul of Ambrose's brother.
His name was Jan. He lies outside the graveyard wall, buried without rites. He's been there for 30 years.
I didn't understand the riddle, but we are paid to read. No, I didn't understand it either.
Why doesn't he have a proper grave?
Because suicides can't enter the kingdom of heaven. They have to be buried outside the walls, like the unclean. The worst thing about it is that Jan didn't kill himself. He didn't deserve such a dishonourable burial, and it's my fault. I said nothing.
What happened to him?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends, and Jan loved me. Only, I chose his friend Vashek over him. He couldn't get over the rejection. So he lay in wait for Vashek one evening.
And Vashek killed him?
It was an accident. They quarrelled. Jan drew his sword first, and Vashek had to defend himself. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge while they were fighting, and Jan fell. When they found his body at the bottom of the cliff, people thought he'd killed himself. The only one who didn't believe it was Jan's brother.
Did you see it? Were you there?
No, but I believed my Vashek. He would never have lied to me. It pained him till the day he died, and he lived in fear of Jan's brother creeping up behind him one day and taking his revenge. In the end, that fear ate him up from inside.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition. That's to commemorate Jan.
His brother Ambrose had it built there. And those diabolical apparitions. It's my fault for saying nothing. God is punishing me for my sins.
Nonsense. God wouldn't use a diabolical apparition to scare you, would he? And what's more, Ambrose forgave you, didn't he?
Only on the condition that Jan's bones will be laid to rest in consecrated ground. Help me lay him to rest in a proper grave, please.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger. Isn't that sacrilege?
That's the only way we can put right a terrible mistake. Jan didn't kill himself.
All right. We'll give him a proper burial.
Okay.
Jan's soul has the right to
Interesting quest.
eternal rest.
Thank you. The Lord will pay you back 100-fold. There's a rose bush outside the graveyard wall. You'll find his bones beneath it. Please bury him beside my Vashek. Here, beneath the pine tree. In that way they'll be reconciled, at least in death. Then place Ambrose's cross on his grave to bless their reconciliation.
Okay. It's all about forgiveness. Very interesting. Where's the... Oh, big flowers. Rob Grave.
Full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Intercede for my forgiveness. And may thy souls find eternal salvation. I know my silence was a sin. Man did nothing wrong. Our Father, who art in heaven.
Good lad, Henry. Doing the right thing.
Your journey ends here, Jan. I don't know what you have on your conscience. But rest in peace. I don't know much about prayer in these situations, but... Our Father, there are many sinners in this world, but in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do. So forgive me this little sacrilege. You know better than anyone that it was the right thing to do. Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven, and deliver us from evil.
Very nice, Henry. Very
Amen.
nice.
Amen.
Ambrose's brother Jan got what he deserved.
I saw that. May his soul find peace at last.
And yours too, Margaret.
30 years. I thought about it every day.
She's not even that old.
It's all right now. You did the right thing. Everything else is beyond the law of man.
I'd like to reward you somehow.
I expect you wouldn't want anyone to hear about all this, right?
Well, if you... Will you keep it to yourself?
Yes.
I don't want anything. And I won't tell anyone.
Thank you. My nephew is a tailor, and he knows a thing or two about alchemy. If you ever need anything from him, I'll put in a word for you. God be with you, Henry.
Nice.
Take care now.
Nice. Discount from tailor sounds good to me. Probably save, just in case I can kill myself.
Whoa!
Wrong way, wrong way. Here we go. I'm definitely gonna kill myself. I'll go have a sleep and then I'll come back. Because this is gonna go very poorly for me.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'll go around the castle, it's safer. There we go. Let's get the bloody sword.
Hey! Listen! We need help! God Almighty, didn't you hear? Come here! We are Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Good brothers in Christ. I'll explain everything, but there's no time now. We have to act fast. Our brother...
What happened?
If you're going to see the hermit, be warned. The man in the hut is just pretending to be the hermit. His name is Conrad, and he's a fraud and a murderer. The Inquisition paid him to murder our Grandmaster Zdeněk in Prague. Fortunately, God did not let him carry out the crime. But 2 of our brothers were killed by Conrad when they tried to detain him.
And I see a third one will soon join them.
He was just about to flee from here as well. We took him by surprise, but he had time to grab that damned crossbow and shoot Klesgen. By the Virgin Mary, help us. We have to catch him.
Why should I get mixed up in it?
I'll pay you. We just need to distract Conrad's attention. That's all. Otherwise, we won't have a chance against his crossbow in that gorge.
Did Conrad really want to flee?
Yes. We stopped him at the last moment. He almost got away, but we surrounded him.
You're a knight of an order?
Yes. I am Brother Arnold, a knight of the cross with the red star. And these are brothers Sibald and Nicholas.
You sound like rats to me.
You are too late to make the acquaintance of Brother Klesgen, I'm afraid. We take care of the sick in infirmaries throughout the land. But we can't help our brother. You have to help us, while there's still time.
That swine tried to deceive me. He mustn't get away.
God, thank you. Try to get close unseen, and set fire to the haystack on the right-hand side of the yard.
I'm going to do that.
Then his crossbow will be useless.
See what he tells me.
Do it quickly, before he gets away.
Kill or save the hermit.
Hey! Stop right there! Halt, or I'll shoot.
Wait, Conrad! It's me, Henry!
Don't move a muscle, I mean it!
I don't know what's going on here. I just want to talk with you in peace.
I understand, but there's no time for talk now.
They sent me after you, but I'm not your enemy.
I don't believe you. I don't believe anyone anymore. I don't want to kill you. Go away.
I can help you. Let's talk.
All right. But make it quick. And no sudden movements. Agnosco fortunam Carthaginus.
What do you want?
You wanted to run off and break our agreement.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Where can I find Ambrose's broken sword?
It's not far. At the edge of the meadow up there are 2 entangled birch trees. There's a grave beneath them, and the sword is on the grave.
Why do they want to kill you?
Why? They want to silence me. I had proof of our Grandmaster Zdeněk's treachery. But they are blind. They refuse to believe me.
What about the murders? Did you really kill 2 brothers of the Order?
I had to defend myself. I'd be dead if I hadn't killed them.
That's all I need to know.
There's no time to go into it. Sorry, young man. You got mixed up in a game of high stakes, and there's no way back.
In that case, we'll play that game out together.
Yes.
Just let them come.
Thank you, friend. Benedictio Domini sit tecum. Oh no! Do you hear me? The Inquisition tricked you!
Sick! You want to try?
Boy! You'll pay for that! Oh! 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 Kill him! I'll shoot you an extra uncle! You're dead!
Nope, you are.
Good strike! What's that? Got him! You'll pick the bucket, you
Stop fooling around.
No.
So
We're
you're
gonna
beginning
loot
to
all of
make
their
me
stuff.
nervous. You silly doggy.
Pretty good armor, pretty good weapons. Oh, lovely loot. Lovely, lovely loot. Oh, a Knight's Warhammer, nice. There's his weapon. Oh. So much loot, look at this. So much good stuff. Hello.
Damn it! What was that all about?
I think...
Yes,
I
you
think
fucking
I owe you
do.
an explanation.
Yeah, you're right. Let's hear it then.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Why were they trying to kill you?
I had proof that our Grand Master Zdenek had betrayed the Order, was conspiring with the Prague chapter. But it was turned against me. Damned Inquisition. First they chased out Ambrose, and now me.
That's all I need to know.
And that's an end to it. This is in return for your silence.
Sure.
Thank you. I won't say a word. Don't worry.
Farewell, friend. Go with God.
Yay!
Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Okay. to do is get the sword. Find the sword and call it a day. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna have to see about this because there's so much stuff on here. Probably gonna have to make some hard choices about loot right now. So, these, yeah, that. Maybe not that, this. Can drop torches. Very close, very close. What can I drop? Probably have a shit ton of food I can drop. Huh. Balls. Oh, he's full. That's why he doesn't run. Right.
Where's the hermit's grave? There ought to be somewhere here.
Looks like it.
Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, there's hardly a trace of rust.
What's he got? Oh, of Ambrose. Nothing. Well. Let's take the bloody sword. No wolves. Oh, you couldn't avoid the wolves.
You're a dead man.
Sick!
You're not gonna die.
What the? Enough. I give up. Are you right in the head?
No witnesses. No witnesses.
Sick!
Is that it? Christ. On the cracker. Let's go. Almost midnight, jeez. Well, I'll finish this up tomorrow. Just give it the bloody thing.
How can I help you today, friend?
I'll do it tomorrow. That's it. That's the end of the stream. See you guys tomorrow, same time, 9 PM, for more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Thank you for coming. Hope you had some fun. Bye everyone. See you tomorrow.